Okay, do that rap thing exactly the way you did it before.
Not doing that ever again. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Movie Related. We just tried the worst opening we ever done, and it was all my fault.
And I somehow think that's going to make it into the intro as well.
Nope, because I won't send it to them. Well, I guarantee you it's
I bet
not
they want to see it.
Vivo is out. Was it on Netflix? Yeah. And it's a cartoon animation. Lin-Manuel Miranda?
Ooh.
Right? Mm-hmm. He just did, what was it? In the Street?
In the Heights.
In the Heights. And, of course, Hamilton. And this one is an animated cartoon.
You know, rather than the live action cartoons, they went animated with this one.
They went animated with this cartoon instead of live action?
There's different. Huh. There's different animations and cartoons. Trust me.
Yeah.
Don's not on his game this morning.
No.
It's 6 o'clock in the morning and these guys are idiots. So stay tuned
for more of that.
For more animated cartoon stories right after this. First of all, it's a musical. First and foremost, it's absolutely a musical.
You know, as soon as Lin-Manuel Miranda is involved, it's a musical.
I didn't know that when I started watching it. I just saw it's a cartoon. We turned it on.
Yeah.
So it's like watching Frozen.
But you can tell, like within the first 5 minutes of watching, A, you know it's a musical, and B, you know it's Lin-Manuel Miranda. In the first 5 minutes.
Yes. Very distinct musical style.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm getting quite fond of this guy's music.
He's lyrically awesome.
Like, it's... Okay, so what he does, if you haven't seen In the Heights, is he raps about everyday stuff in a hip-hop, Latin-y kind of way. And the way he uses words is like interesting puzzle formations that I want to see what he's going to do next with the next sentence because it's just so fascinating what he does. I didn't expect that, but it goes so well. And every song is like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, normally it's not an animated movie that we see this kind of music in, right? Normally that kind of music is a very straight, it's a song or it's a Frozen song, right? Where she's singing
Let It Go.
Let It Go, a big song. Or it's just Sing. It's characters singing an everyday pop song. I loved the music in this, but being close to 60, it didn't go with the visuals I was seeing. I wanted to see him singing this in a way. I wanted to see In the Streets more than I wanted to see the monkey running around and that. It's just because he's so good at what he does. And now after seeing In the Heights and watching the visuals that are in the Heights and the dancing and everything that was on, I wished they were humans for those songs. It's just me. This is a good movie.
Well, it's a very simple movie.
It is very simple. But I mean, as an adult, I wish it would. I could just listen to that album. The album made this. The music made the movie for me more than the story.
Well, why don't we have Paul tell us what this movie's about?
There's a kinkajou. It's some kind of monkey from South America, and there's a Cuban guy, and he plays guitar. Okay, they're a team. They do music in the streets. Everybody loves them. The monkey can sing. Although for the first half of the movie, I didn't know if people could understand what the monkey is saying.
They can't.
They can't. It's like Family Guy, right?
All that rapping, singing, the monkey's doing it.
That's our new intro.
That's it.
That's it.
So this old man sees that his former flame is doing her last show in Miami. He loved her a long time ago. She went off to pursue her career. He wrote a love song for her, and he needed to get this song to her. So he's going to go to Miami, but the night before he leaves, he passes away. And so the monkey takes it on to go bring the love song.
Right. So it's a delivery movie. You must have hated it because there was traveling.
There was a lot of traveling. So the little girl comes down for the funeral. She's kind of I would say, a free spirit. And
She's definitely leaning left in the political spectrum. That's what I would say.
How so?
huh?
She just seems very not conservative.
Huh?
You didn't catch that? You didn't
No.
find that?
Not at all.
No, I don't have my politically correct glasses on every time I watch a movie.
No, she's
Did you notice the Latin American people? They were all Latin American, Mark.
I did notice that. actually.
What the heck?
There was a lot of them.
What the heck? What kind of social commentary was that? I hated that.
Well, no, it's just the flamboyantly colorful hair. And
The 6-year-old fun girl is left-leaning in her political spectrum, everybody.
Like, I think she would have voted for Trudeau. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
Now you have to watch this movie just to see what we're talking about.
It's almost like Mark should not watch the movies.
Yeah. Or YouTube, or the radio, or the news, or talk to people.
Listen. Okay, well, you know what?
All right, fun-loving girl, a little bit out there. She lives in her own little fun world. She's not shy about doing things. She's not necessarily the most popular girl in school.
She's not social. She doesn't want to be around other people because other people are boring. She likes to do her own thing.
Yeah, and she meets the Kikachu, and she helps the Kikachu get to the event, and they become friends.
Mm-hmm.
That's the story, and here you go. You have kids. Did the kids watch this movie?
No, not yet. But they will, because
I'm curious to see if kids will gravitate to this as much because of the music. The music is more of an adult-oriented music.
But with the monkey,
Oh yeah, it's fun to watch. I don't know if I would say if I was going to go see this in the theater, I don't know if it would hold the kids' attention in the theater.
And I honestly don't know if it will hold my kids' attention.
your kids are very young.
Well, they're not that young anymore. I've got, 5 and 7, so, I mean, they're right around the right age for this kind of stuff.
Yeah. Now, like I said, the soundtrack in this movie is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a little bit too repetitive with the little girls. I march to the beat of my own drum or something like that.
That was one of my favorite songs
No,
in the movie.
I liked the song, but the one line was repeated so often throughout the movie and in that one musical number that it's, okay, you could have done a little bit more with that song. Like, it was good, but a little bit not uncreative.
Okay, Mr. Miranda. This guy here, the musical genius of Paul Mayo, says you got to step up your game.
Yeah.
That song was
Just a little.
your rhymings were just a little too repetitive there, I think.
And although his former love interest is played by Gloria Estefan, I found that even her performance was lackluster. Like, there's a very good finale, and it's gonna be a tearjerker for a lot of people, a lot of emotion. I just didn't find that character was done very well.
Could have done more with it, yeah.
The whole point was to get to her, and she was kind of boring.
Mm-hmm.
There was nothing very inspiring about her, or...
Well, don't forget, she's supposed to be this well-known, huge star
But reconnecting with a past love through a love song.
who didn't show up.
Well,
He didn't show up, and hey guys, my ex-lover just died, and here, let me sing this song he wrote. Here we go! No, come on.
No,
it's
but
supposed
even-
to be a sad part.
But even in the final performance, I didn't find that her performance was awesome. Like, you're listening to the other songs, and you're thinking, wow, this is great. And then you're listening to the final song with her singing, and it's... okay.
Don't forget, it wasn't as peppy of a song neither.
No,
That
but it
final
could have been
song.
a better song.
Again, Manuel,
Hey, listen, just because I like his stuff doesn't mean that he hits tens all the time, you know?
Yeah, no, it does not. But I do think it means we can't critique his music compared to what we.
That's what we do.
Why do we have a channel then?
We're the critiquers.
That's what they're wondering.
That's what
That's what everyone out there is wondering. Okay, what would you give this movie?
I would give this movie a 7.5.
I'd say it's a 7. It was fun to watch. I don't know if kids are gonna enjoy it as much.
The movie itself, 7. With the music, 7.5.
Yeah,
Because the music is inspired.
7 for me, 8.5 for the soundtrack.
Right, but I mean, the music for adults is awesome, right? Because you're listening to it, and they've got different lyrical, like you said, it's like a puzzle that you're putting together. I don't think kids are going to keep up to that, right? And it's not to say that the melodies and the tempo and everything are not, kids are not going to enjoy that. I don't know if they're going to understand.
No, but hopefully it's just the beat with the visuals of the monkeys and everything.
I mean,
But if
that'll
you think
hold
about
your attention.
If you think about Frozen, like we've mentioned already, is there anything in there except the music and the snowman that's going to hold your attention if you're a 6-year-old? Not really.
No.
And
Well,
at least
there are-
this one you have a dancing Kinkajou and that big video where the girl's singing, and Michael Rooker is in this.
Yes, he is.
He's the voice of a snake, and I loved him being in this. He should do more animations.
He's in everything these days.
Only the cartoon animations, though.
Yeah, not the live action.
You hate those live action ones.
Yeah.
Spoken like these guys. And that's all I need to say. Okay, so we gave him a pretty good review for a cartoon movie. Again, I think the soundtrack is better than the actual movie, but I wasn't disappointed that I watched it.
Listen, it was good. I don't think a year from now anybody's going to remember it, though.
I will, because I have the music now. I downloaded the music. So I will be listening to that a lot.
Right.
So it'll remind me. Music, 7.5, 8, 8.5. Movie, 7-ish.
Very easy.
If you
simple
have
movie.
kids and you watch this on Netflix, let us know in the comments down below if it kept their attention or not, because it's kind of a different movie for kids. It's adult kind of music with kid visuals. And so I'm curious to see if kids
and an
will
adult
watch it.
story.
I'm going to see what if my grandkids watch it or not. See what they think about it. And until next time, there you go. Vivo on Netflix. We'll see you on the channel.
That's
it.
our new intro.